In other news, Americans spend more on prescription drugs than people in any other developed nation.
Well, in a State of the Union address, President Trump said he wants to lower those costs and called on Congress to do more. Correspondent Tony Dokupil has more.
So right now I'm paying $15,000 a year for this medicine, which costs the United States $53,000 a year.
John Yeagley says his 21-year-old son has a condition where he started losing his hair around the 7th grade. Only one treatment worked, but the drug wasn't covered by Yeagley's health insurance. So every 3 months, he drives 6.5 hours to Canada to buy the medicine.
There's no reason why an American should pay 3 times what somebody in Canada or Europe or Mexico has to pay.
That sentiment was echoed last night by President Trump, who promised to slash the cost of prescription drugs.
I am asking Congress to pass legislation that finally takes on the problem of global freeloading and delivers fairness and price transparency for American patients, finally.
Last week, the administration proposed a rule to lower prescription drug prices by encouraging manufacturers to pass discounts directly on to patients, instead of giving those rebates to middlemen known as pharmacy benefit managers, or PBMs. But the PBMs oppose the administration's plan, saying it will undercut their ability to bargain with drug makers for lower prices. Express Scripts, acquired last year by Cigna, is one of the nation's largest PBMs.
We get accused of being the middlemen, but the reality is the most sophisticated employers and health plans employ us to drive better care at a lower cost. In the absence of PBMs, patients and plan sponsors would be spending literally billions and billions more on an annual basis.
The proposal from the administration would have to be passed by Congress. But even if it passes, consumer advocates recommend you shop around for prescription drugs, the way you would for any other product.
Prices can vary by a lot. The same medication could be $8 at one pharmacy and $58 down the street.
Our consumer advocates suggest checking online resources like GoodRx and Blink Health. But even then, those prices may not be the lowest. She says the cash price might be lower than your insurance price, so always ask your pharmacist. Tony Dokupil, CBS News.